No. And the hilarious part, Clint, was they thought they were going to win.
You are Locked On Bulldogs, your daily podcast on the Georgia Bulldogs. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Daniel. Let's just set this up. This is overreaction. These are two Georgia homers that are going to absolutely talk like homers because Josh Heupel, it's not 4 times.
No.
It's not even a half dozen 6 times.
Yeah.
Your program has lost to Georgia 9 straight times that he is owning you. You are his little intern. You run and get him coffee. You prepare us for better teams that we will play down the road and defeat just as much. Tennessee, you're a poverty program. We have crushed you. We own you. Just like you're at the same level of a Georgia Tech to us now. Do you understand?
No, Georgia Tech had a big win today against a ranked team.
I'm sorry.
Has Tennessee had a win against a ranked team lately?
No,
they have not. No.
Daniel, this massive win, huge win for Georgia.
By the way, today's episode brought to you by our friends over at Mazda. Move and be moved. More on them in a moment. All right, listen, it's what we like to think of the overreaction show is that it's all one big third segment. You understand? Like it's all. By the way, Clint, thank you for dressing for the occasion. I appreciate that you're trying to class it up a little bit.
I need to remove the cufflinks because some of y'all I'm coming for. So I'm preparing myself.
No, listen, let me get out ahead of this. Okay.
Go ahead.
This Georgia team has got massive issues.
Yeah.
Huge issues, Clint. Issues that very likely will come back to bite us very, very soon.
Yep.
But that's not what tonight is about, Clint.
We'll get to that next week and the following week.
We got 2 full weeks of shows to talk about those issues, and believe us, we will. Tonight
What's not Daniel? What's not an issue? Who's not a problem for Georgia on this team?
Let me tell you about the quarterback that I have.
Okay.
Who's definitively not a problem on this team. Who literally today did everything that you could have possibly asked him to do, including 5 consecutive drives. When Georgia got the ball down, needing to score to either tie or take the lead.
Okay.
And he went on ahead and did it, Clint. Down 8. He comes back and leads a full length of the field touchdown drive, including maybe the prettiest throw that we've seen all season to London Humphreys.
The prettiest ball I have seen in all of college football the entire year was that touchdown pass to go ahead and get us within a 2-point conversion to London Humphreys. I haven't seen a prettier ball all year from anybody.
He dropped it in the bucket. Do I need to remind you it was 4th and 10 from the 20-yard line, Clint?
Tell the people. Go ahead.
4th and 10 from the 20-yard line. He dropped it in the bucket to London Humphreys. He led every drive that we needed. He made every throw that we needed him to make. Double-digit yards per attempt, Clint?
9.8 yards per attempt. That's close. Let's just round up to 10. What he's saying is a first down every time Gunnar throws the ball.
Well, that makes sense because this Georgia offense that I was told was anemic, could not get out of its own way, Clint, was not explosive, Clint.
No.
This same Georgia offense went into Neyland Stadium. What I was told was the most hostile environment in the entire SEC. It was so loud in there.
I can't hear myself think.
half of them wore white, Clint, and wait for this. Now wait for this. Half of them wore orange. And they arranged themselves in a checkerboard pattern.
Interesting.
And this Georgia offense went in there and scored 44 dadgum points to put it in Josh Heupel's eye hole. What else do you want from Gunnar Stockton?
I literally don't know. Here, let me tell you this right now, and I'm sincere on this. If you come at us with Gunnar is not a good quarterback, you are proving to yourself to be akin, whatever the version of racist is in real life, you are that towards Gunnar Stockton in football terms. You just hate the man for hating the man, and there's no legitimate reason. You're the problem with fans at that point. If you're trying to tell me that Gunnar Stockton isn't a good quarterback, we can improve, it's just one game, shut your mouth. You don't know anything about football, winning, team, anything at all. And I hope you change to become an actual Georgia fan. Until then,
that sounds right.
You're a traitor. You're a traitorous, treacherous, horrible fan of UGA. And I'm done with you. If you try any more of this crap, I'm instantly telling you, leave us alone. We have other people that care about things that are good, because you're a joke to all of us. Everyone's laughing about you when you're not there. That's the kind of person you are.
That's who you are. And you're often not there because you don't get invited to places.
Because no one wants you there. Gunnar
Stockton was him tonight.
Yep.
There are many issues with this Georgia team. Hear me say that again. Tonight is not the time when we will discuss those. But Gunnar Stockton is not one of those issues. He played unbelievably well.
3 throws were elite NFL caliber strikes. And it was laser, and it was over the top with touch. The thing that I was told he couldn't do.
No.
I know he has a fastball. I know he can just sling it, and it gets there in a hurry.
What about the 12-6 curve, Clint, where he just drops it down from the sky? How about one of those?
Oh, my. Y'all, people telling me, we need Joey Aguilar is going to be Heisman frontrunner. Screw that. How about
Joe Aguilar had a great game.
He had a great game.
He led his team to 41 whole points. Good on him.
But Gunnar Stockton was more impressive.
On the road.
Yep.
In the SEC.
Yep.
44 points for this offense. We're coming back right after these, and we got a lot more thoughts about this game. But first, let's talk about Mazda. This episode is brought to you by Mazda's moving the game forward. For those who believe it's not just about playing the game, it's about redefining it. There are moments where you do more than put points on the board. They move crowds, move culture, and keep the game moving forward. Listen, the player that kept the game moving forward for Georgia in this game is the guy we just talked about. His name's Gunnar Stockton. He's the engineer of this offense. And every time Georgia needed something, we didn't even talk about what he did with his legs, Clint, in this game on key conversions, touchdowns. He was everything to Georgia in this game. When you follow what moves you, the unexpected is only the beginning. And just like that, there's more to every highlight. There's more to every Mazda vehicle. Mazda, move and be moved. Tennessee is a little person. They're a little brother. They're a small individual.
They are.
It's not their fault. They're young. They're immature. They're an infant, really. They're the little kid that wants to play at the Y in the adult pickup game. And they got a pretty good jumper. They can hit from the outside.
But Daniel, when you play at the Y and your jumper's not working, you got to come down the lane into the paint, Daniel.
Let me tell you what happens when you play at the Y. A 60-year-old man in a long sleeve T-shirt, Clint. What he's going to do is he's going to isolate you, and he's going to put that rear end on you, and he's going to back you down into the post. And then he's going to proceed to score at will on you. Listen, there are plenty of issues with this offensive line. But can we talk about that first drive to open the second half, Clint? Because that was everything that you thought and knew that this Georgia running game could be. And by the way, I'm here to declare it. Georgia has an elite run game. They do not have an elite offensive line.
No.
Last year, Georgia could not run their way out of a paper bag, Clint. But this year, Georgia's running game is elite. Nate Frazier, Chauncey Bowens, Dwight Phillips. Oh, Josh McCray, how you doing? Welcome to the party.
Come on,
we're here for it.
We're
here for you. And that 1, 2, 3 yards you're going to get down by the goal line. I'm talking about Josh McCray is going to be a touchdown making animal this year, Clint.
Slot machine. Call him the slot machine, because when you pull, he's going to go ahead and answer and going to cash out on that.
I mean, these backs, Clint, simply do not quit.
No, they don't, Daniel. It is impressive what they're able to do. Let me tell you, Dwight Phillips, this game was not speedy. They called him Speedy in the booth, telling me they don't know anything about football again, because he was getting hard-earned yards between the tackles first.
Yeah, he was making hay after contact, Dwight Phillips was. He's more than just a little scab back.
Yes, he is. All three of these running backs, you put the ball in their hand, they're going to be getting hard-earned yards. And this just saying, we're going to need all four of them earning hard-earned yards all season until we get a solidified offensive line, maybe by week 6. Hopefully that comes around. But this running game is elite. Gunnar Stockton included in that. This is something we didn't have last year. And, oh, by the way, the thing that Kirby Smart wanted to work on against Austin Peavy, the thing that everybody in the comments was saying, why can't we, quote, open up the playbook? Because Kirby knew, I'm going to need to go 13 plays to open up the second half in Neyland Stadium, where I can't have a 3 and out. I can't get behind the sticks. I'm going to need it. And I want to know if my guys can do it. I want to have eyeballs and tests to see in-game if they can do it. And we got it last week in Austin Peavy. We knew. He applied it this week, and, oh, wouldn't you know, it helped us out.
You got the feeling that there were times in this game where Kirby Smart grabbed football players by the collar and looked them in the eyes and challenged their manhood. And 2 times particularly stand out. One was at halftime when Georgia comes out in the second half and puts together one of the most beautiful drives I've ever seen in my entire life. 14 plays, 13 of them on the ground, full length of the field, scores a touchdown. But then, Clint, Georgia should have lost the game in regulation. That poor kid, he was never it. I'll just tell you that, Tennessee fans. He was never hitting that kick. That kid was not it from the moment he was born. Georgia somehow forces overtime. Tennessee comes out. They get a field goal. Georgia's defense stands again. Tennessee gets a field goal going into overtime. And how about Nate Frazier for 23 yards to open up overtime? Clint, just off the left side of the line on a little counter play. I thought the running game today was everything that you could possibly want it to be as a Georgia fan.
Every single thing.
Yeah, there were issues along the offensive line. That's for sure. But Georgia's got a running game, and that's going to be important as we make our way through the season. We got a little bit more for you on this overreaction show, but first, these. And Clint, these are in fact drip drop. If you're trying to stay on top of your routine, whether it's workouts, long days on campus, or staying focused in back-to-back classes, hydration is where it starts. And that's where drip drop comes in. Drip drop is a doctor-developed and scientifically proven for fast hydration. It uses the perfect balance of sodium, electrolytes, and glucose to help your body absorb fluids, quickly delivering 3 times the electrolytes and half the sugar of the leading sports drink. I keep one in my car, in the glove box, midway through the workday. You hit that lull. You're stopping at multiple appointments along the way. You empty it into the water bottle, and bam, You got more energy. You're more hydrated. You're ready to get through the day. Right now, Drip Drop is offering Locked On listeners 20% off your first order. Just head to dripdrop.com and use the promo code Locked On College. That's dripdrop.com and use the promo code Locked On College. Stock up now before the heat hits hard, but that's not all, Clint. We also have DoorDash. It's the weekend, which means it's time to crown this week's MVP, who delivered with powered by DoorDash. And just a preview of the third segment, who delivered is Mike Bobo. And if you thought Clint came after the Gunnar Stockton haters, wait till the third segment. It's just like you can win every Saturday with DoorDash streaks, saving more every time you ordered. Mike Bobo delivered today when it mattered the most. And just like him, DoorDash delivers every Saturday. With DoorDash streaks, you save on every Saturday order. Stack it up all season long. And you could save up to $250, including $100 in DoorDash credits. Order today and keep the streak alive. Fuel your game day only with DoorDash. Terms apply. Promo period ends 11/18. Clint.
Yeah, let's get to it.
People don't like screen passes. That's something I've noticed. I've noticed that.
Including the offensive genius, Josh Heupel, that used them a lot in his system to get yards when he needs to.
Okay. How did Georgia was down 21-7?
Yep.
How did they score that touchdown to make it 21-14 to claw their way back into that game? How did they do that?
It was probably what it was. It was they had duo set. They did two receivers on each side, speedy guys.
Oh, yeah.
In a large streaking fashion down.
4 verticals, I believe is what it's called on the
Yep.
college football game that Georgia fans like to play.
Which I use exclusively to have better coaching than Mike Bobo.
Yeah. I thought it was a screen pass to Zachariah Branch. That's why I was confused. Why everyone who's such an idiot and insists that Mike Bobo is bad, when the plays that he draws up work and help us to win football games, and that's categorically true. And B, Clint, and I don't know how to spell this out any clearer, the Georgia offense scored 44 points in Neyland Stadium on the road this Saturday against a top 15 Tennessee team, a Tennessee team that's really good. 44 points, Clint. How many points did you want him to score if you hate him?
Because this was a repeat of Ohio State in the playoff in which they missed a field goal as midnight struck, that the offense had to carry the defense. The defense wasn't having it today.
Yep.
Mike Bobo and Gunnar Stockton, just like Todd Monken and Stetson Bennett, carried us to a win against a very good team.
How can you be so blind as to not see that? I literally don't get it. Tonight, if you're watching this show right now, and I know many of you are, do me 2 favors.
Okay.
Find you a Tennessee fan in your life and text them and remind them who they are. Remind them their place in this world. Okay? Congratulate them on scoring. First of all, Josh Heupel scored more than 20 points against Kirby Smart, Clint.
First time in his career.
He's done it. He's done it. Tennessee played their best game against Georgia that they've played.
Yeah.
Remind a Tennessee fan in your life who they are. And secondly, find you somebody that hates Mike Bobo and just genuinely ask them, how many points did you want Georgia to score tonight? And see what they say.
Well, it was
see what they say.
It's because the defense stopped them and put them in good field position. Oh, no. It was because
we got
great return game. Great return game set us up for no, that wasn't it either.
No. The defense had some timely stops.
Sure.
We got a couple of interceptions.
Sure.
I mean, how about the fact that place, Tennessee comes out, gets the opening kickoff, marches it straight down our throat. The place is absolutely bananas. And Mike Bobo and Gunnar Stockton come out and absolutely dismantle the Tennessee defense, march right down the field, and score a touchdown right back in their eye hole. That happened so many times tonight. If you wanted Georgia to score, like, the point of being the offensive coordinator at Georgia is to score points. And he scored 44 tonight. If you think he should have scored more than that, and that's why you're mad at him, that's great. Please just reach out and tell us how many points it will take for you to shut your stupid, ignorant mouth. Just how many? Is it 70? Does he have to score 90 points for you to shut your stupid, ignorant mouth? Is that what it is?
I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. Honestly. All this next week, Dan and I are going to be talking about the things we didn't talk about. Offensive line tackle position. Holy jeez, we need to find somebody in a genie to come out and play tackle for us because it's bad defense.
How about the secondary, Clint? Can we talk about the secondary?
Corners got toasted. They're young. Safety play is horrid right now, and our linebackers were hit and miss at Neyland. We're going to talk about that all next week. He is Daniel. I'm Clint. This is Overreaction. We'll be talking all this against Alabama coming up in 2 weeks. Come back. We'll see you guys then.
See ya.